Hello, everyone. My name is Steve Moore. I'm working with a group called Act for America. We are hosting an event called March Against Sharia, June the 10th. I personally will be holding my event in Harrisburg, PA, at the Capitol building on the front steps. We will be speaking about what Sharia is and why we're against it. I personally am just a regular guy. I work a regular job, but I love my women in our country, and I feel as a man um, that it's like my duty to protect women um, and protect children. And Sharia and what it stands for has no place in America. There will be moderate Muslims speaking in our group in different locations. Um, there's going to be a big eclectic of different people, um, different cultures from different backgrounds. Um, Myself, um, like I said, I'm just a regular guy doing this. Along with work, it's been a daunting task, but I feel very honored and very humbled to be a part of this. Um, Miss Gabrielle is one of my personal heroes. So, that being said, on a side note, we do have opposition to our event. However, law enforcement has been made well aware of this and will be present at my event as well as other locations. And I urge all the event leaders to be in contact with your local law enforcement for these events. Now, I do have something to say to the protesters directly if you're watching this. You have the right to come out and speak too in protest. You have every right, as much as we do, to speak your piece. What you do not have the right to do is act in any kind of aggressive, violent manner against us. That is what the law enforcement is there for. So, that being said, Act for America does not involve itself with any white supremacy groups. That is laughable. Our leader is Lebanese. So get a clue. Um, you know. So if you're out there protesting, good luck. Antifa, we know who you are. We're well aware of who you are. I am well aware, so is law enforcement, well aware that you are siding with terrorist organizations. Believe me, we're well aware of who you are. And you have every right to come out there and speak your piece too, even though we don't agree with you. But I do not want any violence. Security is my first number one priority at this event, especially my event. And I do not take it lightly. I want everybody to be safe and be peaceful. Because at the end of the day, even if you're a member of Antifa, you are still an American. So think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. If you're an Antifa member and you're an American, you're still an American. This flag and our president still represents you, whether you like them or not. Okay? So, all that aside, that's a little bit about me, about who I am, and why I'm working with Act for America and everything like that. So, hopefully, that puts a little bit more things in perspective, maybe help my group that's working with Act for America feel maybe a little bit more comfortable with me, because I know I don't do videos like some of you guys do, but just I'm busy, I work a lot, so but hopefully this information helps and sets the record straight a little bit. So hope to see y'all out there June 10th in Harrisburg. I've worked really hard. I'm working on a speech that I'm going to give. I hope that it moves some people, maybe even some of the protesters. I hope that maybe some of what I have to say will move you too. because believe me, guys, you don't want Sharia either. Okay? You don't want Sharia either. So I'm going to wrap it up with that for now. But that's who I am and who I work with. We'll see you June 10th. Thanks.